You get that diagnosis at first and it just kind of turns your life upside down because I kind of saw that as, cancer happened to other people. That's not in my family, that's not gonna happen.
She was overwhelmed with her breast cancer, but she was not defeated in any way by her breast cancer.
Julie's the type of person that wears a cape. She's gonna try to be Wonder Woman. You didn't really know how bad she felt.
About 3 years ago, I wasn't really, paying too much attention. I missed a mammogram. I was kind of complacent, like a lot of people. I mean, you hear every year, you need to get a mammogram. So I, made an appointment with Memorial Hermann. No family history or anything, so I'm really not thinking much of it. And they called me back and they're like, yeah, we saw something that, we need to get some additional images on. So they did the ultrasound that day, and then they were pretty sure just by the way it was shaped that it was probably cancer. The longest part was waiting the 5 days for the pathology, because your mind just goes to that awful place where you're thinking the worst.
It was my birthday, so I remember that part very well, but she came in and basically laid the pathology in front of me. I was shocked. This hit me totally out of left field. Once I grasped everything that was going on, I didn't panic. I just said, this is something we can deal with. We can take it.
Before all this started, I was kind of the queen of, I got this. And this was a time where I needed help. I had called the breast cancer navigator. She then just connected me to all these other resources. So having my team all be on the same page, I knew I wasn't gonna fall through the cracks. I got a referral to Frankie Holmes so that she could be my breast cancer doctor. She's also with Memorial Hermann, Memorial City.
She had such an early cancer, not involving the lymph nodes, that there was no indication there was any spread.
Jamie Terry is the surgeon, and she's in that same complex. One of the options I had was to not have to have a mastectomy. I could just have a lumpectomy and radiation. For me, it just made total sense.
After she had her treatment team assembled by Dr. Holmes, I had the honor of guiding the core of her surgical care. Julie had a breast conservation procedure, which is essentially removing the problem or the biopsy-proven cancer and rendering her rehabilitated enough to proceed on with her radiation therapy.
So after surgery, there are a number of molecular tests to help understand what is the risk of the tumor coming back. In Julie's case, it came back with a score that wasn't in the lowest range, it wasn't in the highest. Many young women would take chemo. She thought about it, and so then we decided, yes, it would be a reasonable thing to do.
My experience with it, by the 4th round, I was not feeling so well, but it's really just about experiencing the here and now. I didn't want it to interrupt any more of my life. I was like, okay, cancer, you may be my teacher, but you're not going to be my master.
So she's been in remission ever since she got her cancer out on December 28th, and there's no signs of cancer, no evidence of disease.
Breast cancer patients are frequently overwhelmed with the multitude or magnitude of things they have to deal with. What we try to do is to make it seamless as they transition through so they can go on and live their life with breast cancer in the rearview mirror.
We enjoy our hobbies. And as soon as she was able to get back to them, we got back to everything.
We love living on the water, taking the dogs to the beach. We live so close, and we go out and take pictures. We go fishing, spend time with each other. It really did make me appreciate things in a different way. And I had tremendous support from Michelle, from my family, from my team. It was just like I had this wonderful cheering section.
The data supports that she's in the higher percentage where it won't recur. The treatment that she got was a blessing.
When you see patients who are courageous like Julie, you just feel such a privilege to treat people at this time. She'll send me that beautiful picture of her on the beach, contemplating yet another beautiful gift of another day.